As one short random stream before I take my break tomorrow. I just wanted to show people here that I'm not, thinking about doing weird stuff, related to the warnings on my videos the other day. So I'm still here, being me, no plans on leaving this place yet. So you don't have to worry about me. I'm not giving up or anything, so I just wanted to show you that. Just in case anybody even cares, Just can turn up the volume here. I'm listening to some music recommended by some last live stream. Oh, hello, Omega. It's nice to see people I recognize on the stream early that show up. I just wanted to make a short stream today just to show people here that, like I said earlier on the beginning of the stream, that I'm not going to end anything, or I have no plans for anything of that nature, so don't worry about me. I'm okay today. Actually, I'm feeling much better than the other day. So I'm actually fine, I think. How are you, Omega? I'm just gonna add some text to the stream here. Oh, I'm good. Glad to know. I don't know what I'm listening to, but something that was recommended. Kind of like it. It's very ambiental. I like that style of music. I don't know really what to talk about unless somebody asks questions. I'm kind of tired of the spiritual stuff today. Like, been talking about it 24/7 lately, so I'm not tired of it, but sometimes it just gets repetitive. Yeah, I'm glad you like that style of music too, Omega. So I'm going to change something here. No, why? Thank you. Makes me happy to know. It's a lot of people don't understand what you can do with your mind, you know, with your directed conscious energy when you attune to certain frequencies and vibration, you know, when you align with the oneness principle of the universe. When you align with consciousness, you understand that everything is consciousness, even flames, even water, every particle. So you can tune into elements, and you understand they are alive. In that sense, that confirms what the pagans and the spiritual people have said all the time, that everything is alive, you know. And that's how I discovered the flames, how to control them. Years ago, I wasn't able to do it years ago, but I could communicate with it in a weird way. It's like I felt it's that it's alive, and I meditated in front of it for a long time, and talked to the flames, and tried to make them connect with me somehow. And then one day I just made it respond, and since then my powers or abilities have been growing. So I just want to show people that it's possible to do all of this with spiritual teachings and beliefs, and how if you practice this, you can do it. You have to be focused, of course, but it's intent related, but it's also you have to be in a peaceful state of mind. Like, there has to be some kind of harmonious connection to everything, you know, oneness in that sense. And that's how I do it. And then when you have this oneness state, when you have this state of oneness, you can tune in with things. And you can't do it if you're detached from the world, if you're detached from connection to everything. If you're unbalanced, it's difficult to do it. So a lot of people think maybe I'm just doing some weird, dangerous or evil things, you know, to control it. No, it's started with peaceful state of mind. To me, it's not evil intent behind it. It's just making the flame and me are connected. So that's how I make it happen. So it replies to my emotions in a way, you know. And yesterday I made an object move on the table. It sounded like, you know, supernatural and weird when I did it, like one of these sound. And it just twisted weird, and it was amazing because I just I felt it's amazing to do things like that, just to see how much you can untap as a human when you start to align with all of this, and understand how consciousness is the fundamental root of everything in reality, and it's connected to everything. So I'm glad people like what I post here that has to do with these things too, not just the superficial when I look like this, or cute, androgynous. It's funny to do, and it's also very tiresome. It's fun to do, but it's tiresome. You get everything hurts from my body, my sore 24/7. Even if it revolves around the mind and consciousness, you still have to put an effort with your body. So thankfully, I haven't done it so hard that I like getting nosebleeds. But it's tiresome, so you can't be doing it all the time. I had like a weird experience last night. Not weird, but it's. I was out walking at night in the area where I live, and I walked up for one of the hills and to a neighborhood where I live, and it was here in Sweden now. It's very snowy again and cold. The winter never ends here. I was walking in the night and I saw the stars, and it was dark and wintry like, and I just stopped for a second and I just remembered a dream I had a few months ago. The dream where I dreamt that I was dead, and at the same time I was dreaming that conjuring up everything in my existence, and I was seeing reality like a dream, but I never really existed, nor have I ever been born or died, that feeling I had in the dream. And heaven was like seeing to me, repeating the same favorite dream in that sense. And I just stopped, like, you looked around and realized at that moment that was the dream I had, and it happened that night, yesterday night, it happened. So I literally saw the dream become reality. So I dreamt of a vision of last night, a few months ago, and I just stopped and looked around and said, oh, this is the dream. I dreamt that night when I dreamt I died, but that life's a dream. So the message of that dream I had is like that we are dreaming. It's not really like a simulation or something like, yes, it's kind of a simulation, but reality, I think it's a combination of a simulated reality with like a dream at the same time. So I just stopped last night and just looked around and like, oh, this dream I had, it's happening now, this moment. It was one of those aha moments, I like this album with the sound actually. A lot of men are abandoning society. I can understand that. I can understand that. I think I abandoned society ages ago, to be honest. The only reason I'm part of society in that sense is that I have my obligation with my daughter, take her to school and normal parenting stuff. But other than that, I've left society a long time ago. I've just been living the mystical life and, meditation, trying to connect to something higher, the spiritual. And yes, I don't want to be part of this anymore. Like, I don't want to be part of this, the constructs of this controlled reality. The only options we have are always laid out in front of us. We don't have really free will. Everything is, in a sense, it's always been laid out for us. The illusion of free will. So it's like there's no point in it. There's no point in nothing. Every movement, every ideology, everything political, it's all constructed to keep us separated and never go beyond duality thinking. Never go beyond this prison reality, basically. So yeah, I left a long time ago, Omega, a long time ago. And this entire thing with cross-dressing too is a way for me to show that I've let go of all the expectations and all of the forced concepts of how to express yourself as a man, that you're not supposed to do this or that, and at the same time without even being political, no political behind it, just being free. That's all I care about, being free, showing people that there's a way to be free from everything, and you don't have to choose a side. You don't have to choose a side. You can walk the third path, the balanced way. You can choose to just ignore it all. Just don't let it affect you anymore. I just want to be free, that's all I care about. So I feel, not controlled by fear and separation. Everything in this reality is fear-based. Everything we have revolves around fear, So I really liked the album. This music I liked. So it was a good recommendation. to say anymore. So it's you, Omega, here. Seems to be you only here. If you want to talk about something, just say something. If you feel like it, so conversations get going. It's still early here in Sweden. I think the sun is still out. Yes, it's still out. Show you the outfit for today. I'll show you it probably. It's one of those bodies, black bodies. See if the lights can show. The mystical elements are fascinating. Yeah, I'm glad you find it fascinating too. To me, it's like some of the most fascinating things with this reality is trying to understand all of this, how it works and how to understand why we're here, who we are, and the purpose of everything with this reality. That's why I really like the mystical Omega. That's really fascinates me. So I'm glad people here are liking it too, much more now, or at least reacting on it too. Yeah, they are really messed up. Even when I removed the words in the edit, just because I was talking about depression and feeling emotions sometimes of hopelessness and no purpose with this dystopian reality, I still get like flagged for being way too extreme and self-harm related, and that's really messed up. Going to change the album here. See how. YouTube has some shadow ban guy. That's crazy. That's so messed up. Messed up, really. This world, and there's so much hypocrisy and double standards. Makes no sense. see if you can see my beautiful chair here. Gothic. I don't know if it's a good angle here. I don't know why I have a table in here, but I like it. Feels nice. A living candle in here, it doesn't hurt me, you know. There is a limit to how long I can have. I'm not immortal, but still it's direct over the flames. Maybe I can show you some of the flame. I'm too tired to do effort things, you know, that when I have to put an effort into it, because it drains your mind and body. It drains you really. That's like, they're not kidding when the scenes where 11, you know, just collapses when she does all her power against the mind flayer and stuff. It really drains you using these powers. So you can just unleash, you know, a lot, a few times, and try to really make an effort, or else you're going to get like fatigued 24/7. So I just can do like minor things when I'm tired. Like, let's see if I can show you the normal hair process. Some of it. It's incredible once you started doing this, Omega, and you really understood how this reality works with consciousness, and everything is consciousness, even elements. Once you have managed to do this, awaken this, you can put your hand directly above fire, and you can hold it there for like several minutes when you're fully, you know, in that state where you're untapping all your energy and keeping that state of mind without being distracted. You can really fight the natural laws of physics, and just you don't feel pain. You won't even get burned. I remember when I started doing this, I got burnt just being a few inches away for a few seconds. Now I can like have my hand right above fire. I can even pick up flames with my hand. I don't get burned. It's like, it shouldn't be possible, but it is, because when you understand energy principles, you know. It's really cool. Like, I really have no ability. I mean, no abilities. I have abilities, but I don't have no use for this in real life. You know, like, it's like it doesn't serve me any. Like I said on a post, even if I manage to move an object with my mind yesterday, it's like, what will I do with it? What will it change my life? Nothing. It doesn't make me, you know, change anything particular in my life. So, and it's not like I can use it for self-defense or, you know, because yeah, I have to be in the right state of mind. I've been doing it for a while before it untaps by itself. It doesn't really happen every time I do it either, so it's not like I'm going to try to move somebody away with my psychic powers if somebody attacks me. outdoors, I probably get knocked out before it affects them, you know. So I just resort to fighting the normal way. But you need to really been doing it for like your entire life and have untapped incredible potential to do 11 things. But in a few years, maybe I can use it more efficiently. If I manage to move an object and can control fire, I will be able to do much more in the future. But it takes a long time. It takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. To me, it happened like almost in my 40s. And I've been meditating and doing spiritual practices for years. And it happened like I'm 39 years old. It happened the first time I started seeing that I can control elements. 39 years it took me. 39 years. So yeah, it takes time. It takes time. So even if you're trying this at home, you know, don't get sad, don't get discouraged if you're not able to make anything more than a small flickering happen once in a while with a flame, you know. It takes time. So even for me, I was compared on another channel I had to one of these like she masters once, like that I can do things the she masters in Asia do, the monks masters, and I don't think I'm that level, to be honest. I've seen what some of them can do, and some dudes can burn paper with their bare hands, you know. They can direct so much heat and energy in their hands that they can burn paper from nothing. I'm not on that level, so I'm far from the most powerful elemental tamer or bender or, you know, psychic practitioner to you with that word, that term. But I'm trying. I just want to show people it's possible. What we can do with our beliefs and with our practice, if we practice and we reach a form of conscious awareness of reality, we can do things that are amazing, so beautiful. I've always wanted to see a magical world. I want the magic to come back. I want everything to be beautiful. That's why I'm doing it. I want to show people that beauty exists and it's all around us. Let's see. See here. I'm tired and drained now, so my abilities they're not at maximum power. I don't get burnt. It's like 6 flames next to my hand. The heat is like, it can't be described unless it's like putting your hand above, you know, when you cook, you know, food. I literally have my hand on the flame. You can't burn me. You can't burn me. You can't burn me. You can't burn me. Yeah, it takes effort to make it not burn you. You have to direct all your energy to shield you from, and make like energy barrier around your flesh, and at the same time, like you don't have, or else you get burned. It takes effort. If you don't use your energy to protect yourself, it will burn you. No marks, no nothing. I made my vessel like more, what's it called, used to the vibrations of the fire. I'm glad you liked it, Omega. Like I said, I'm tired from doing it today. I've been doing it many times earlier today. See if I can lift one of the larger ones here. See if I can keep my hand close without being burnt. I need to vibrate the flames while doing it, so they become like pulsates, because we need to vibrate together. We need to merge our consciousness, our energy, or else I get burned. So if the flame doesn't recognize me as its partner, as one, the principle of one, I get burnt. So this is why I need to make it understand that I'm not separate from it. We're not separate entities. There's no difference between me and it. We're just energy. We're one and the same. So this is why I'm not getting burnt. Normally you get burnt because the rational mind will tell you that you will get burnt. But I refuse to get burnt. You need to fight it. I'm fighting it. The fire's will is so strong. Oh, that's my limit for now. Look. No damage. No nothing. It's like enough heat here to make food. You put like meat here, it will get grilled basically. That's how warm it is. But it's just my belief alone. My consciousness shapes reality when I do it. So I shape my reality around me, and the fire merges with my consciousness, so I don't get burned. But you get tired doing it. It takes a lot of effort. You can do things that are not supposed to happen with just using your own powers over mind over matter, basically. But yeah, in order to do it, we need to stop doubting and just not listen to that side that tells you it's not possible. Just ignore it. I'm like Escanor from that show, what's called it, 7 Deadly Sins, I don't remember. Like when they tell him, he can't do something, like, who decided that? I'm thinking the same way, okay, like, science told me I can't do that. Who decided that? That's my response. I'm going to show you. You can't control fire, you can't control elements. Like, I'll show you. That's how I think, See if you can see him. Yeah, I'm tired, like I said. See if I can charge it. It's gonna go to NATO. It's acting completely weird now. I was gonna charge it again. See. Look at how it spins compared to the other one behind it. It's because I charge it with my energy. See how we're all connected? Everything's connected. Everything around you responds to your energy. Everything. This is why I never send out energy when I'm out. Because it affects people and it manifests reality. So if you walk around with a lot of hate and fear, you will manifest a reality that's filled with hate and fear. You will attract people that are hateful and afraid. So you will just create a reality like that. This is why it's so important to not live in fear mentality. Not see enemies when you're out. Just look for people to hate on the internet. You will create a reality like that. Because that's how consciousness work. It's manifest reality. It's like, that's why I sometimes make the videos I do here. I never get burnt when I do it. It's an amazing feeling when you understand that you can control reality, the mind, your consciousness. Not even fire can hurt you. If only people knew how beautiful we could make this reality. But people choose to create something imbalanced, made out of fear. We could have heaven on earth. We could have something so beautiful. But people have chosen this separation. That's the sadness. That's the sadness with the sad part with this reality, basically. I need to let the smoke out from the room now. I haven't had the opportunity to do it with water in a lake yet. It's so cold. But I'm going to do it when the weather is better. So I'll record when I make the lake pulsate. You can make entire lakes pulsate, with your consciousness. It's incredible. Mhm. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I've been showing you these 5 things live. It's like I said, it's not on my fullest potential. I'm not really. I'm tired, like I said many times. It takes a lot of energy to do it, so you need to be concentrated to and really in a deep state of mind to. So just doing some really basic stuff, and particularly just showing the mind over matter thing that I don't get burned by the flames. Yeah, I agree. It's very nice to be this duality, have this duality as a man. It's very nice to be a crossdresser, I think. I agree. Being in tune with the feminine side of duality and all of that, it's amazing. I need to explore more, uh, explore my sexuality and all of that, but I'm just too occupied with doing this stuff. But I'm 100% sure that I'm not 100% straight. That's all I can say. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's very. I don't care about the notions about being straight or gay. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just attraction. It doesn't really need to be labeled, but it seems to be there's something very. I know it creates some kind of attraction to both sides, to put it that way. Uh, so I agree on that one, Omega. It's very cross-dressing itself is like it walks on a different kind of how to explain. And I don't think everyone is truly straight either or truly gay. There are always different gray zones, to put it that way. To me, just there's no such thing as 100% straight, 100% gay. So it's just delusional to me, and in denial. There's no such thing to me, to be honest. There's no need to label your attraction either. We should be past that mentality, to be honest. I think I'm definitely bisexual, but haven't gotten to explore that side much, barely anything. As I get bored with dudes and behavior, like it's the same behavior I see here on the sites. I had one of those really bisexual moments yesterday on the bus, and there was like a woman in front of me. I was sitting down and she had like nylons on, and I was admiring the legs, like, oh, those legs. Yeah. Thinking like that, you know, at the same times. She was standing in front of me, and at the same time I had like this dude with his bulge next to my face, and I was like, I want to unzip those pants. Like, damn, I'm gay, you know. I was thinking it for myself, you know, like, damn, that's gay. Then I was like checking out the women at the same time. So like, my mind is like really bisexual, you know. And why did the dude have to have like a bulge right in front of my face, you know? I am on Grinder, but the guys there, they don't know how to read. It's like nobody knows how to read. So I don't get interested in dudes. And women are usually too demanding and superficial, and they expect you to be like dream guy, unimaginable, you know, something from imagination that doesn't exist. They like, so there's no interest in women to me either. So rather just stay at home, practicing the spiritual stuff. I don't know, really, Omega, what happens, happens. can't remember the last time I felt attracted to, in that sense, that sure I find them beautiful and all when I see them out, but it's not, I don't have, that urge to really date or that craving for finding a partner in that sense. I need to close the, just too much noise coming from outdoor. It sucks being so demisexual. Like you don't get to experiment anything. We don't know nobody. Doesn't matter if you're straight, you're gay, bisexual. If it's men or women, it's like you feel no attraction without connection. So it gets pointless with sex. Now, if you don't believe in love anymore, what's either because you've been through all of that so many times and just ended with heartache. So it's like I don't have fun in any way. I don't have sex. I don't have love, no partners, nothing. So probably why I'm so obsessed with all of this mystical, spiritual stuff. I like the music, it's nice. I don't know what to listen to anymore, but a nice bit on the background here. Dark ambient music, Wendigo, Nature's Darkest. I'm going to listen to that. Nature's Darkest sounds nice. I like this dark, pagan sounding stuff too. Like you're in a dark forest doing a dark ritual and stuff. Really like that type of music. Taste. I've actually ran around naked in a forest with my ex-wife to a fire in a pentagram, having like this sex ritual stuff. There's no feeling of freedom than that. You can't describe that. Can't be described. Like dancing naked in front of a fire in the middle of the forest at night. Nobody is around you. The only things that surround you is entities you can see or weird creatures, probably, and animals that are nocturnal, and you just run around naked. That's feeling it. That's living. Damn, I miss that stuff sometimes. The sex ritual stuff. I don't know what to say anymore. Just been talking about thirsty stuff lately in those past minutes. But before that, it was a lot of the mystical and flame taming and all of that. So my daughter is kind of have a cold, but other than that, she's fine, thankfully. But the rest of my relatives are doing okay too, I think. Just lots of colds everywhere, and the usual. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up my daughter again, so I always look forward to being with her. I don't have time to do this when I'm with her. So I always do this uploads the week when I'm without her, and the dress ups and all of the streams. That's my restless legs, if in case you're wondering why it's shaking. I'm not doing anything strange. Look at my hands. It's just restless legs. My leg is always like this, you know. My ex-wife used to hate when I was doing this with my legs on the couch next to her, like, for fuck's sake, stop it, she told me, you know, smack my leg, you know. It was shaking the entire couch, she said. What's your problem? Yeah, what's my problem? I don't know. It looks like I'm getting pounded from behind from this angle, so I'm going to stop recording myself with this angle. So shaking my legs, I mean, when I'm doing it. I really like this dark music, this ambient. I'm gonna raise the volume a bit. Oh, that's nice with the wolf sound. I don't know, it's fun watching just my shoulder and arm here. Maybe ask something, you know, if you want to keep conversation going. Amazing music, I really love it. The ambient. This type of music makes me enter like a deep state of meditation. I want to listen to something more metal. Favorite cover song.
El amor marchito, nuestras almas presas del corazón, bella canción que adormece nuestra voz. Dulce dolor que precisa, cautivo corazón, rosa sin flor.
My arms look huge even in this thing that's not going to look skinny. Glad you like the music. I didn't see the comments until now. See now if I missed some comments. No, I haven't.
Rösta på dina favoriter till årets eldsjäl. En del av folkspel.
Having nylon sounds is an amazing feeling. I just want to say that.
My city
see if you can see them better here. All of you. I'm leaving the you. All of you. I love this song. The lyrics is like something I can say myself. Leaving the planet. I left the planet Earth decades ago. That's why I'm this weird mystical shit, you know. The song name it's Leaving the Planet Earth with Lord of the Lost. Close my eyes. Ah, yeah. Of all of you. So tired of the planet. That's how I feel all the time. I want to leave the planet Earth and head to my dimension, my own reality, where I came from. Just leave this hate-mongering separation mankind race behind, you know. Tired of all of you, like he says in the song. I really feel that way. Doesn't matter what side it is. Doesn't matter what duality, which side you've chosen. I'm tired of it all, you know. Why can't I find you here? Into the black. Find you here. Into the black. I can show you here in the screen. Lord of the Lost, leaving the planet Earth. Cool. I need to try working on levitation. I haven't tried that much. I'm in tune with all elements, but not much with air. More than I can make shockwaves, you know, with energy sometimes, but not levitate like some of the yogis do. I think I'm too grounded, to be honest. I've been told I'm like impossible to move when I don't want to be moved. I even had a Shaolin master monk try to lift me, he couldn't lift me. Said like, you need to lower your energy. You're making a fool of me, you know, in the class. Okay. Lift me now, I told him. Then he can lift me, you know. Grounds inside you. I'm not even a really big guy, you know. I just like to record myself from angles a little big. But I still couldn't be lifted, you know, it's weird. It's just my energy alone. I've been lifted like by huge Viking guys, you know, in martial arts. I was like 6'7" or something, and they tried to lift me, and they said like, what's wrong with your gravity? Like, well, how can somebody your size be this dense? They said like, I can't lift you. So my earth element is probably very strong too, you know. Secret cross. Whoa. Destroy the ghost that runs inside your head. Whoa. That's how I got interested too, by the way, into this entire mind over matter practices and the mystical. It was through my shaolin master I had. I saw how he had like all of these impossible marks on his body that should have killed a normal human being. And I saw him like he could take swords and spears to his as a lethal points of his body, and it didn't do him anything. And I was like, how is this possible? How? And he said, you know, it's your energy. If you learn to control your mind, or your consciousness, your energy, and direct it, you can do the impossible and tame reality. He told me, you know, like you can do things that are impossible according to science and the laws of physics. And I was like so impressed back then by the monks. So I started training and trying to learn these things. It's martial arts that made me understand it, to be honest. So I used to train with a Shaolin monk. So that's how I got into this entire taming the element stuff, and using my mind to affect elements, and the stuff I've been publishing lately on the channel here. I was going to listen to this one first here. I don't know, anybody has something to ask, like topic again, so we can get conversation going. Or else I just start talking about really weird stuff, I can't have normal conversation. I see way most men. Yeah, but it's by design. By design. I don't think it's the right way, to be honest, because men are separating themselves. They are not part of a higher consciousness. They are not part of a they are escaping, and they are leaving everything behind. So they are separating themselves. So I don't think it's the right way either. It's not going beyond duality. It's becoming separated. So I've been saying a lot of time, this entire Sigma male stuff and masculine movement, it's by design to separate humanity, divide and conquer. So it's not being free or enlightened. You're being by design forged. Because for me, it's easy to see the pattern. When you're outside of duality thinking, you can see all of these patterns, how easy they are made by algorithms to make people fall in line with a certain agenda narrative.
We were breaking destiny. Now let's do this for the class.
Lights out. And well, go. We have the screen.
Blood and glitter, sweet and bitter. We're so happy we could die. Blood and
I didn't want to have an arm. I'm glad. Yeah, that's good. Blood and glitter.
what we are is but a choice. A promise to ourselves. We are free to break and change. Never forget that it go. Never let no need to know. Whether above or below. We are all
On the
same blood. Blood and glitter, sweet and bitter. We're so happy we could die. Blood and glitter, sweet and bitter. We're so happy we could die. Blood and glitter, saint and sinner. We do all we right. Now go. With broken wings we learn to fly. We are blood and glitter. Keep your head up in the clouds.
I agree, Omega, it's really boring. Should I upload the clip and later when I have time, when I made the objects move with my mind on table? It's really cool actually. I don't know in what kind of, how to edit it, because it's just random. It's like, doesn't follow a narrative in the sense that it can be edited in another, so it just have to be like a weird vlog, random stuff I normally do, then that just add the scene where I do it. It's really cool because you really hear it too, it does this electrical sound like in the movies, and then you see the paper and the heavy object like move and twist itself like like this. It sounds like the Force in Star Wars, I had like a weird dream when I was a child. I saw it as a nightmare because it scared me when I was little, but I dreamt that I was myself this age, looking like I do now, and I was able to stop a car with my mind alone, I was so powerful I could just do this like 11, you know, in the movie, in the Stranger Things, and I managed to stop a car, you know, and it just froze and completely like it's crashed. I don't know if anything was in the car in the dream, but I saw it, and I got terrified in the dream. I woke up and it's like, what will I become, you know? As a child, I didn't understand it. It just was like a vision from the future, you know. Since time and everything is connected and everything's happening now. It's just like everything's happening a constant. So I saw like one timeline where I've had achieved these abilities. So they told me, you know, these abilities to go went back to my youth and told me, you know, through time and space that you need to practice on this. So that's for some reason it came really late in my life. But martial arts was the things that actually got me into the entire Shi practice. Like I mentioned earlier, the monk. I had a master monk as a teacher, and I saw how he could take lethal blows to his throat and body with swords and spears, things that would kill a normal human. And I asked him, how are you doing this? This shouldn't be happening. How can you do it? And he told me, it's life force energy, he told me. Once you master the life force energy, the Shi, you will be able to break the laws of physics, he told me. You will be able to master reality with your mind. And I was completely mind blown, you know, I was just 16 years or something. As he told me, if you practice your mind enough, you can do the impossible, he told me. And I was like, whoa, I need to learn this. Shut the Then I just took a long break from all of it. I got depressed and everything, lost contact with the spiritual. And then some decade later, I started meditating again. I got into the mystical and spiritual stuff. I've been meditating for many years in front of fires and in the woods and mountains. Like I said, one day I just reached a high frequency enough to be able to affect matter, you know, affect my reality with the elements, with my mind. So it was a long process for me. But don't worry, I won't become like Darth Vader or Vecna or something, you know. I have no evil intent with what I'm doing. I just want people to understand what you can do with your mind. I don't serve evil. It's like with everything else in my life, the only time I would use any kind of force is when it's for my own safety or my daughter. It's self-defense basically. Other than that, I never ever partake in conflict or hate or violence, you know, nothing like that. Need to go to the laundry room a few hours later, but still got time to do this a few more hours. But I'm not going to stay that long on the stream. I'm going to do other things.
Vi tror på rea, rabattjakt och priser som går upp och ner. Vi tror på vacker design, bra kvalitet och priser som alltid är fair. Paula, 12 999. Rose, 10 999.
Yeah, thank you, Omega.
Babette, 6 699.
She's just a bit has a cold, but it's nothing serious.
Prices to like.
She's doing much better in school too, so she's finally getting some help from the teachers, and the school is trying to make an effort. So it's going in the right direction with my daughter's school and everything. So I don't have to worry as much about that and have anxiety about her future. That it's getting better in the school at least. So that I'm happy about. I practice my abilities to music like this, It intensifies so much because it's like you feel like you're basically like a celestial being when you do it, and it activates every part of your DNA, Not every part, because, that powerful I'm not yet, but, it makes you feel powerful, so the music will make you feel, change basically your DNA. Because DNA is affected by frequency and sound. So that's why music is so important. Listen to music that makes one feel either good or relate to, or makes you feel unstoppable and powerful. Don't listen to it again. I love that song. think I'm going to end the stream soon and do some short recordings before I need to go and do my laundry and take it all off. You know. So. I'll be seeing you then next week. I'm always on a break after the Friday. I'm always on a break for a week because I have to do my role as a father, and take responsibility for my daughter. That's my week, so don't have time for this when I'm with my daughter, Yes, I'll see you next week. And it was nice talking to you, Omega, about the mystical and the spiritual stuff. And I'll try to upload the clip where I move the object with my abilities when I have the time. So see you next week then. Goodbye.